I'm here with veterinarian Dr. Lisa Hess to discuss our pet's dental health and how important it is to take care of our four-legged furry family members. So we have with us the fantastic Lisa. And Lisa, you also brought along Vinny.
Yes, I did.
Who, by the way, is a little bit of a sound machine today. His panting and his snorting is quite entertaining. That's why I'm like dying over here laughing, because he's like part of the conversation unintentionally. Okay, so we're talking about dental health because it's really darn important. But tell our viewers, help them understand how important their teeth are to their overall health and not just their oral health.
Dogs live longer with routine dental care, and I think it's, you know, people don't realize how important dental care is, or the underlying pain that they may have that they're not showing you.
Oh, wow. Okay, so they could actually be in a situation of discomfort and you're not even aware.
Correct.
Which is unfair. Okay, so how do we know if there's something going on?
Sometimes you'll notice a swelling if there's an underlying abscess, or maybe they're chewing on one side or another, or dropping food, or maybe they're not going to show you anything. They're so food motivated, they just swallow it and they don't really chew.
Oh, they swallow it whole.
Or they prefer the soft food versus the dry food. Often you may not know, dental pain in dogs is really, in cats, is hard to tell.
Okay, so then what do we do though if we suspect that there's something going on?
First thing is just go to your veterinarian, and you know, we do an evaluation. We look, is there areas of bleeding, gingival recession, you know, the level of tartar. But what's under the gum line is things that we can't see just from a physical exam. The x-rays really help us, and that's where a professional dental cleaning comes in, is looking at x-rays. 60% of dental disease is under the gum line, and we can't see that from the eye.
Oh, wow. Okay, so then what type of impact would that have on a pet's overall health too, in addition to obviously the oral pain? Maybe they're not eating as well, but I mean, it can actually cause some issues internally too, right?
Yes, it can. So, you know, underlying dental disease, periodontal disease can affect the liver, the kidneys, the heart valves, can complicate diabetes. All sorts of things can happen with a chronic bacterial infection in the mouth.
Okay, so then what do we do as pet owners to help prevent these things setting up?
The first thing you can do is talk to your veterinarian. You know, does my dog need a dental cleaning? Okay. The other thing you can do is brush the teeth.
You can actually brush your dog's teeth.
You can, and I will try. Let's see, Vinny's kind of happy and worked up here, but I will try and demonstrate. There's pet toothpaste. You have to use pet toothpaste because the human stuff has fluoride in it. Okay, so
no Crest, no human toothpaste, no fluoride, but you got.
Well, this is just one type of pet toothpaste, the enzymatic toothpaste, and it happens to be poultry flavored.
Oh, excellent! Chicken toothpaste. That's right up Vinny's alley.
The first thing I would consider is just letting them consider it a treat. Hey, this is fun, you know, it's a treat. Give lots of praise.
Oh, he smells that.
Yeah, and really you just start with the outside here. I'm just doing the outside. I'm actually just rubbing the paste on the outside. Okay. You don't necessarily have to do the inside, just the outside. I'm literally getting back here by the molars and the far back, rubbing it in the front, and then give lots of praise. Yay! Get them used to that.
Yeah. Okay, so start with the finger first.
Yeah, start with the finger, and then you know, there are finger brushes that you can use, or you can progress to something like this, which has two ends: a smaller end for a smaller mouth and a bigger end for bigger size
big
mouth. Yeah. Which I would assume. Yeah, this kid has a big mouth. No. But at any rate, this really important. Start with lots of praise, positive reinforcement. Start with the toothpaste, then progress to brushing.
Okay, so get them used to having something in their mouth. Okay, dentals. We've heard a lot about dental cleanings. When should that happen? And is there an age limit to when you suggest that occurs?
Typically, depending on the type of dog, because some dogs don't really develop a lot of tartar and plaque at an early age, but little Chihuahuas, sometimes Bostons, even this breed that have crowding and rotated teeth, you know, a year and a half to 2 years of age, we're starting to do professional cleanings under anesthesia, and then thereafter it's once a year.
Okay, so yearly, if you can, as early as possibly 1 year old, depending on the breed of your dog. And going under anesthesia is typically okay? Is there a certain age where you're like, you might want to consider not doing that?
I mean, age necessarily isn't a disease, right? We have to look at the overall health of the pet.
That's a really great point. Yes.
Yeah, we have to look at the overall health. What does their blood work look like? Their liver, their kidneys, do they have underlying heart disease? Are they otherwise healthy? You know, those are things we look at before we induce general anesthesia. And really one of the important things to ask your veterinarian is, what type of anesthetic monitoring do you do? Who does the cleaning? Do you take x-rays? You know, not every veterinarian doing dental cleanings will have all of everything that I would suggest and recommend. I absolutely would recommend dental x-rays.
Okay.
Looking at the roots, evidence of bone loss. There are some dogs that come in that have so much bone loss on their lower jaw that their jaw breaks.
Oh no!
From periodontal disease.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so definitely getting
really
that inside look is so important.
So it's very helpful. General anesthesia, dental cleaning.
But if you can, get the chicken toothpaste and start rubbing your dog's teeth as soon as you can and get that health established. Lisa, thank you so much. Vinny, thank you so much, buddy. So excited. Everyone, more to come right here on Sac & Co right after the.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.